Coach, another big game coming up for you against the Saints. We all remember what happened last year. Tupu should have dove. Tupu should have dove. I mean, you got to agree with me there, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
I mean, also, hate to bring it
I
up,
mean,
but I
you're
just have to
you're the
ask.
one bringing it up. You're the media. You ask the questions. That's like saying I'm not trying to sound racist. Then you say some absolutely blasphemous bullshit. Listen, Tupu's been taking his diving lessons. He's been in the pool 3 times a week, every single week, right? And it's hard to get those guys in the pool too. They're not great at swimming. But not those guys, because he's so dense, because he's so muscular. You know, he's a big black, big buff guy. He's a big buff. He's a big history buff guy. He's always talking World War II in my ear. You know, I'm pro World War II for the Allies. I hate Nazis. I don't like them at all, and I didn't like Winston Churchill really much either. But I'm still on your guys' side, right? We're all the same team, right?
Welcome back, ladies and germs, all of you little organisms watching this episode. Week 10 against our probably biggest enemy at this point, Houston. We've beaten them every single time we played them. We've played them 3 times since we've been with the Lions, winning every single game, despite our team trying to throw the game away as Johnson and Greer with an insane fumble last game. And I think it's official time to go back to Neiman, who's got a small strength upgrade up to 3 bars. He will be in for this matchup as Antoine Tupu is back from suspension. Somehow we managed to win all 4 games, and we were actually on a 5-game winning streak after Cleveland. We beat Baltimore, Minnesota, San Fran, Tampa, and Houston after we started off 1-3. So, gonna try to continue to do what was working for us, not being too aggressive. Carter Egbeal threw 9 games, 20 touchdowns, 5 picks, 83% completion, and 1 game was 4 picks. So, if you don't count that game, he has thrown 1 pick in 8 other games. Try not to make too many mistakes. Every single time I throw a pick, it's a fucking touchdown for the other team. You guys know that. Deshaun Irwin played well enough in Tupu's absence, but happy to have everyone back as Tristan Tevy broke curfew last night. We will criticize the team. And that is a gigantic hit to the morale for everyone. And I was trying to avoid criticizing Tevy so he wouldn't become toxic, and instead the entire team goes down and he becomes toxic. Whatever. Just gotta punish the player, I guess. As taken on New Orleans, they are 6-2. We will give them their alternate jerseys, and we will rock our home unis. And this matchup is underway. New Orleans kicking off. We haven't had the ball to start in a while, I want to say, as it's nice to see Antoine Tupu back in the lineup. Carter Egbeal sneaking past the edge as they are over-pursuing, and he's going to gain 8 yards there. And J.D. Neiman off the tackle, going to get the first down. Want to take it outside, but they kind of forced me in. And Tristan Tevy on a nice hitch route, taking it inside-outside. Toxic morale, probably going to cause him to fumble the ball sometime in this game. Comment where you think the fumble is going to be, and you could have the chance to win a Roblox gift card. Comment at the timestamp in which the fumble is, and you will get your Roblox gift card. I'll send it to you in the mail. Antoine Tupu, first catch, I want to say, since the suspension, he's still showing he's not rusty one bit. He didn't need those steroids. He would have been good nonetheless. I have all day in the pocket to throw, and couldn't find anything downfield. Offensive line playing really well so far, as New Orleans defense is not able to generate any pressure. And I'm taking a one-on-one shot to Antoine Tupu, who's back at it, doing his old shenanigans now that he's back on the field. One-on-one with the DB, just fucking trucking him over, making him look like a little man, looking like a jockey out there as Blythe puts the extra point up, and New Orleans driving down the field. Razor's too slow, Phylon can't make the tackle, and we are back on offense just like that. As J.D. Neiman finding the edge with a hurdle, 7-yard gain. I just feel like he makes more plays than Johnson. I always feel like I'm forcing it to Johnson. Speaking of forcing it, I'm going deep to the tight end. Nope, he's a receiver. Tristan Tevy. I saw the T and I got T on my head. Oh my god, they're playing so tight on that coverage. Jesus. Carter Egbeal with the scramble. He's been kind of finding lanes to move in this game so far, as I'm finding a nice crease with J.D. Neiman. Gain of 7 or 8, taking it past the line to gain, as he finding the edge again. Gain of 5. Clock continues to roll. As you know, I love to play the clock, and I'm trying to zigzag. Get a nice play by Tristan Tevy, and I will happily score whenever I'm presented with the opportunity. As I'm doing another hitch route, he's making a man miss, and it doesn't matter. Tristan Tevy playing angry. Each of our starting receivers going to get one here in the first half, and I hope That is going to be all she wrote for this scoring fiasco in the first half. And it is. New Orleans with the ball, down by 7. Curry's too slow, and they get held to a field goal on the 4-yard line. Defense making a great stop, and safety's rolling over. I'm going so deep to the receiver, Antoine Tupu, back at it with his revenge game. He hates the Saints. We all do. As we lost. Oh my God, Tristan Tevy's still on his feet. I don't know what the hell happened. We lost to them in the divisional. I cannot stress that enough. It won't happen again, though. We will hopefully win this game. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter as much than the divisional game. I would happily take a loss here if it meant we could have won and moved on in the playoffs, but can't change the past. Gotta live in the future and in the present. As everyone is diving and missing. The tight end's wide open. I'm forcing that ball down the hatch, and we're going up by 11 here in this third quarter. The Saints driving down the field. Too slow by Razor. Up by only 3 after that 2-point conversion. We've got to hold on to this ball as I'm not trying to run it at all. I am not going to fumble this ball. I am not going to fumble this ball. I'm going to force this ball. Please catch it. That's fine. Clock is stopped. Going over the middle. Please make that catch. I'm diving. I mean, would you blame me on the dives if you've seen how many times we've fumbled the ball away? Oh my God. Last run. J.D. Neiman. And with that run there, I will be dropping back. Kneeing this ball. Call it boring, call it whatever you want. I actually, you know what? I'm taking a shot because we have the option. That's going to be the ball game. I will not try to force anything else. Run this ball here and dive down. And that is going to be the ball game. 21-18 at home. We beat the Saints. Move to 7-3. Still a game up in our division. And we'll praise the fans on that one, close to 50%, as there are no upgrades. But we played a clean game. Right at the end of this one, I'm going to upgrade the... actually, no, I don't have enough to upgrade the training facility, so I guess we'll keep our points for there. But Green Bay in the next one, a nice divisional matchup. If we can win that one, we'll take a 2-game lead. And then looking at the rest of the schedule, late bye week, playing Green Bay again late in the season. As Chicago's had an epic collapse. They've lost like 4 straight. We play the AFC South as well, as we've already played the Browns, and I want to say another team. We played Baltimore, yes. So we have the Bengals and the Steelers later on in the season, but that'll be at a later game. Until then, I'll see you for Green Bay. Take it easy.